record. We'll stop recording. So thank you everyone for popping on tonight. We won't take too much of your time, but
I'm going to get rid of
we
the double image real quick, okay?
yeah, you're fine. Take your time. We wanted to just give you guys an overview of Farmasinergy and give you like our take on the inside scoop, everything that happened, what we loved about it, why you should plan to go next year, why you should invest in this for yourself and your business, and just share our key takeaways. So Dana, do you still want to go first?
Well, it's apparent I seem to be ready. Could I go second? So I'm
Sure.
setting up my
Yeah,
hand.
no
Sorry.
problem. You're good. Jen or Kim, you want to go?
I don't care. I
Go
can
ahead.
go. I have a huge list.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yeah, nobody else might want to go after me.
Oh,
My key takeaways was no matter what, always show up every day, no matter if you're having an off day or not, and be yourself and be authentic. Um, Show how the products have helped you and how they will help your customers or your friends or whoever. Um, let's
Yes.
see, and make sure you set high goals. And I know one of my biggest
Yep.
takeaways, because I always hear you and Brittany talking about, because you've met Emery and Sion, how they are concerned about us and how they want to know how we feel, what we think we need to do to help. And I know that that was a big takeaway because they were walking around, they were talking with everybody, and they were making sure that, we were all okay, that we had what we needed while we were there. And if we had any suggestions, they loved taking pictures with everybody. It didn't matter if it was Brittany or just me as my little 9%, which to them, it didn't matter what you are. You were still just there with
Everyone is
them.
celebrated. Yep.
Yes. And they care about everyone. And I thought that was a very big thing. I mean, even my 9 to 5 job I have every day, my boss doesn't check on me ever. I never see him. He never checks on me. That was a really big thing to me, was that they do care and they are there and they do show up. I thought that was great. It made
Yeah.
me feel like I really can invest and they really do care that I do. I'm just not investing just so they make money. They care because I'm a person, not a number.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. My other things that when I say they take it serious on our suggestions, they've decided to roll out quite a few things. One thing that they already have out in our back office is the task manager. You can do calendar, it'll remind you, hey, so and so hasn't ordered for a while, check in with them. Um, you can call them, you can text them. There's different things you can do in that task manager. So get in and play around with it, see what all's in there. I know October 1st, there's a lot coming out. The big thing is where you can take a selfie and send it in, and you can try on all of the makeup on your selfie and see how to look, which that'll be great helping customers get the right colors, and
Yeah.
even for us,
So that's for
that's a big
customers,
thing.
Jennifer?
Yes, we can do that with customers.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And there's
Um,
a product training tomorrow on that at noon.
yes.
Be on the Facebook group as well if you can't join tomorrow live, but they will go
Mhm.
through all of that, how to use it, how to help your customers with it, all of that tomorrow as well. Very
Mhm.
exciting.
There is going to be a
Good.
library, a testimonial share library where we can get in there and get testimonials. That way we can share testimonials with say we haven't used that product, we can still share a testimonial with our customers to help them decide if they want to use it. There is a chat bot, an AI chat bot. It's like GTP, chat GTP, however to say it. The one we use all the time and love.
Yes.
It's like that, and it's going to be for the pharmacy products. which is great. And they even gave us, and I can send out, I took screenshots. They might be kind of blurry, but um like things we can ask it, like hints on how to ask and how to start the conversation with it to get answers that we need.
And
Um
the more we use it, the better it gets because it starts
yes.
to learn like things that we're asking, things customers
Mhm.
want to know. If something's wrong, we can tell it, just like ChatGPT, hey, actually, that's wrong.
Right,
This is the right answer. And it starts to get better and better the
right,
more that we use it. So, very
Mhm.
excited
right.
about
Yeah, I'm excited about that one too. Because I noticed chat, oh, forget it. Whatever it's called. It has deleted my thing twice this weekend and it's aggravated me. After
that.
I've
Oh,
typed it all out and it said, and I'm like, where did it go? Um, we're also getting gift cards, which I think is great. That would be great for the holidays because I have adult children, but so many of them want gift cards. And it's like,
mhm. They're
that
great.
takes a
Easy
little
to
fun out
give.
of Christmas shopping, but for me, but that's what they want. That's what the new generation wants. So the gift cards are going to be great, I think. Um, what else do I have?
Are
Oh,
we getting
Emery,
points on? Oops, sorry. Will we be getting points on the gift cards?
Yes.
Once the gift card is redeemed, is when your personal volume
Oh,
uh,
that
hits.
makes sense.
Yep.
look,
Okay.
I didn't even know that answer.
It was on the leader call. That's how I knew. But
Oh,
we're going to cover that tomorrow in the training as well, more in detail. So,
okay.
yep. But those
Um,
those are great. Even if you do, a $5 gift card with purchase for
mhm,
your customers or something as a special promotion, you can use them that way. You can use them as
right.
Christmas gifts, teacher gifts, hairdresser
Mhm,
gifts, all the things.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
yep. Yep. And I know something that back to the Emray, I know something he even mentioned when he was on stage to everybody was that you can just sign up for the discount. I mean, it really showed me that he really is a person. He's not just a human at the top that we all don't know. And he really isn't just worried about us being a number out here. He wants us all to have these great products. And that, I don't know, those things just really hit home for me. It was more personable than, and I've been to one other conference and it wasn't personable. It wasn't, I didn't feel like I fit in because it wasn't personable and it wasn't, this was a lot more, I guess I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like I was there for the whole place, not just for me being making them money. So that was a really big takeaway for me was feeling really matter to the company, no matter if I'm just there for the discount or no matter if I am vice president or just 9%. So that
yep.
was a really, really big takeaway for me. And I want to show there's my 9%. I'm so excited about it.
Hey.
I love that. I love that badge thing you guys had on. It's like a piece of jewelry to me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
You'll have to bling it out. Get out your little
My
yeah.
10-year-old
send it
granddaughter
to me.
asked
I'll
when
bling them
she
out
can
for you.
join.
That's
Aw,
so cool.
I love that.
What? Did I
She's
miss something?
ready. My 10-year-old granddaughter's ready to join.
Oh my God, how cute. How cute.
Is she
Yep.
the, is she the one that I saw in the video the other night, Jen?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Cute.
awesome. Good. Well, thank you, Jen, for sharing so much. We appreciate it. I completely agree with all the things that you said, and I'm so glad that you felt so welcomed and encouraged and felt like you
Mhm,
were a part of a community because I feel the exact same way. So thank you
mhm.
for sharing. Dana, are you ready?
I am. And I
Oh,
would like to say, can you hear me?
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to say that this picture is back here to make a point. However, it works out. Actually, it means that I'm not technologically savvy, and I was having a conversation with my daughter until 5 minutes before. Kids call at the wrong time. So, okay. However, this is the last Zoom I did. They were analyzing our profile pictures. So I had that up for my profile picture for it to be analyzed. It was a thing on image marketing. So I'm gonna mention that too. But I want to say one thing: the team building that you get, not just the whole we're the real deal dream team. Or we're the glow getters. Of course, we tried to share stuff with you guys, but also the team of people that come together are that's so very important to be able to see to see one another, to have opportunities to build together, like content making together, and everything like that. I have somebody who's like it's just their little stick figure in front of me. I'm sorry. Hey, Brittany. Um, so, uh, so anyway, but from the moment I got there, it was very important to me. I had some problems with the cab driver, and we got there after all the confusion. Jen wasn't there yet. Right as I got out of the cab, there was just a deluge. I mean, it just started pouring. And I'm going to do this where I can see everybody. I don't know why. So it's nice to be able to see y'all's faces that I was with. But Amanda, who I had not met yet, threw the door open and was like, "Oh no, you're drowned." And I mean, she threw her arms open and hugged me. And then Erin came out and she was hugging me. And then Kim came out, and Kim was a little more careful because I was very wet. And Kim hugged me. And just from the very first moment, I thought, yeah, we're family. And we want you guys to feel that. Also, we want you to feel that we all belong together. And then we ran up, and we were always, we were with the rest of the Real Deal Dream Team, but we always sat together and we always cheered the loudest for each other. And we made everything a real. Like, we had trouble finding the place for the Cloud9 thing, and it was hot and it was crowded. So we decided we were going to have our own party, and we went to the Colombian restaurant. And so we were able to make content together there, team build. I'm a real fan of team building. In fact, I told my girls, some who are working and some who are not, I'm so glad to see you, Estella. Some of the other people on the team said, "Oh, I can't be there because of this or that." And I said, "Okay, great. We're recording it, so that's fabulous. I want you to watch it because I want you there with me." I sent out notes to them to tell them that. I mean, it's just contagious from the moment we got up in the morning until the time they went to bed, and then I stayed up half the night. It was just all. It was so special, and we felt that everywhere, from when Emre was speaking to just the lights and the parade of flags. There was just a sense of we all belong together. Even if there are 3 or 5,000 of us here, we belong together, and this is a great thing. And we want you guys there to build with us. I mean, you guys were our cheerleaders at home, and we loved that. But we want to be able to hug on you and love on you, and to have that experience with you. So next year you're telling people, "Oh, you've got to all be there." There's really nothing like Team Chat is fabulous, and I I love talking to all of you, and I feel like we're involved in each other's lives. But even more so, there's something special about that live time together and being able to. I had an important question that I needed to ask Brittany, so I just walked up to her and asked her. I mean, I already knew her before from the other company, but I just walked up and asked her, and she gave me a straight answer. Right then, and just the way they are addressing everything. Can I say something about what may start in December?
Sure.
Okay. They had the trip. I am so sorry, guys. 5 dogs, and my mother pulled out food. But anyway, they're going to go to Mexico again. And wouldn't it be great if so many of us could meet together in Mexico first? That would be great. And then everybody should be planning for when can we we're going to go to conference together, and when can we all be moving on to going to Turkey, because we raise up, and they said this, and this is so true, by pulling other people with us, by saying, look, this is what you have the power to do. And I know that I didn't, but even our silly moments, even when something stupid happened, I was always the one that was like 50 feet behind, and they didn't leave me, they just waited for me. And and we all cheered for each other at every moment. So I'll stop talking. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm so full of it.
Great. We appreciate you sharing your passion with us, and we were so glad you got to come. It was such a great trip together.
Yes,
it was.
How many people were there? Do you know, Amanda?
I don't know the answer to that.
I
Brittany,
think they said 3,000.
3,000. That sounds pretty accurate. I know they are 100% wanting to fill that stadium next year.
Yeah.
And potentially have to move us to a different venue, because there's so many of us. So that's really the goal for next year, is to get as many people as possible as we can, because there's nothing like being with your team and being there together, being able to meet the leadership, being able to meet corporate. No one's talked about this yet, and Kim might be, but we got to go to home office. I mean, that's just priceless, really. So
yeah,
just getting to do those things together as a team it was awesome. So
Emre was so approachable. I just had to say that. It wasn't
absolutely.
It wasn't like, oh, is it okay to ask for a picture with him? I mean, there was a lady in front of me who was on another team, and she spoke mostly Spanish, and she was telling them, I'm not worthy. I shouldn't go up. I shouldn't go up. And those of us behind her were physically pushing her, and Emre said, do I have to come and pull you into a picture with me? And it was like, oh, you don't have time. And he said, I have all the time in the world for you.
Yes.
When I was talking to him, I said, there are other people waiting. And he said, it doesn't matter. Right now, I'm talking to you.
No.
So yeah. Now I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
That is amazing.
No, that's great that you told that, because that's what made me feel like I belonged. And that was a lot of it. Other than you ladies, there was a lot of different teams and a lot of different languages, but we all felt like we belonged, and we belonged there together. And that I really appreciated.
Yeah, we all
chills, guys. Woo!
Yeah.
Taking me back, and that feeling of being there together.
Yeah, I know. I miss you guys so bad. It's like, it's like I left part of my family behind. And I want to take the rest of my family on a huge family reunion.
Yes, I love it. All right, Kim, I will let you share what your key takeaways were from Farmasinergy.
I loved going to home office. That is something that was so out of reach from a previous company, and to feel like I could just walk through the door and walk around and be welcome and be able to have the opportunity to talk to people and to take pictures. And they made it so accessible. And from just before we even got in the building, they had an area set up outside where they had samples of 3 different drinks that you could go get a sample of made with our products. And that was a lot of fun. And then just the opportunity to walk around and see our products laid out and be able to pick them up and look at them. And I think one of the other things that I really liked was the theme nights. We were given, the first night it was blue and white night. And then the second night it was white night. And then the gala to be dressed up. And it just gave more of a sense of community, that we weren't all just all over the map. There was a cohesiveness to every event. And and it was fun to see what people were wearing within the theme that was laid out. And so that was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed that, and I felt like it gave a sense of direction to people that maybe new. And even though it didn't work out the first night that we were to go to a particular place, we managed to find the most amazing restaurant that we were pretty much the only people in the place. And so this young man was so kind, and fortunately Amanda spoke enough Spanish to get us through the evening. But the place itself was incredibly fun. Estella mentioned, even pennies, are valuable. Estella, all the tabletops were embedded with pennies.
I saw the decor. It was like, that's my kind of place.
It was amazing.
Yeah. The sculptures, everything was inlaid with pennies. And it was crazy. You just didn't
colorful, so colorful too.
Yeah, it was amazing. And so we ended up turning what could have been a disappointment into one of the most fun nights ever.
We had a blast.
The food was fabulous. We were taken care of, and it was just a joy. And then doing VIP was so worth it, because we had a separate entrance, and they had an area set up for us to get food and drinks. And yes, it was an investment, but it was well worth the price, to be able to all be together and have access to better seating, and be able to all be together. I've already gotten next year's VIP ticket, and I cannot wait, because now I know what to expect. And hopefully, if it's not in the same venue, hopefully it'll be something equally as good of a setup. And they had they had the claw machine filled with products. And so that was just one fun little area to try and win something. And then up on the second level, they had all these photo opportunities with products and giant size models of our products that we could, do all kinds of pictures and have all kinds of fun. I think that was incredibly fun. Just all of us, you know, not having any inhibitions to take advantage of what was offered to us, that it was all there for us to use and enjoy and take as many pictures as we wanted. And I truly appreciated that.
Yeah. And everybody waited while all of us got, it wasn't like, oh, well, it wasn't like Amanda said, oh, well, I've gotten my pictures now, so we'll see you at the next thing. We all stayed there together. We and I want you to tell you, in the claw machine, it was stuff like the total or ultimate elixir. I mean, there were expensive things, though, really,
It was
really
free to use. You could do it as many times as you wanted.
Oh,
It was
Yeah.
so cool.
did any of you get anything?
No,
but Melissa,
we're not very good at claw machines.
Other people win.
yeah, Melissa Davis got
Yeah, we saw a lot of people win.
Wow.
We're better at looking pretty than playing in the claw machine.
Right. That girl looked beautiful. When I was watching the videos, everyone's like, oh my God, all the women it was just like a fashion show. It was incredible.
So fun. It's
And,
fun to get to dress up and just have fun with your friends and feel your best,
Right.
we
Right.
to each other like in the mornings about, or what are you wearing tomorrow, so that most of the time our clothes even coordinated with each other, like when we're not at a certain event, just at, and and it was because we had chosen like basic things, but we did everything, including like sharing jewelry, sharing aloe gloves, so we could all go. It was just I can't tell you enough. And I have gotten my ticket too. I already got my VIP ticket as soon as we got home.
Love it.
I'm getting mine for sure.
Amanda?
I've got mine.
Okay. Has Erin gotten hers?
I believe so. VIP.
And I believe I've talked my stepmom into joining and coming too.
That's awesome. Way to go.
Well, my two best friends, I think, are going to join. For some reason, when I told them, they're telling me your makeup looks so much better, and I was like, well, thanks. but anyway, I think that they're going to join, and I was like, it's like a huge house party. I said, like when we're at the, and I said, even when it rains, there's always a pharmacy box. There's always something. So,
Always.
and, Kim doesn't know, but she's agreed to be the umbrella and coat check girl. To tell us, you need to make sure that you remember to put your umbrellas. That's like the last text message you have to send out. You can't do me. I'm always at the end of the line. So remember, Kim, you have to send that to all of us because you have the best needs.
Yeah, that umbrella was brand new. I hadn't even opened it until that night. I got it because it was teeny tiny, and I thought, oh, this will be perfect. And when I went to use it that night, I couldn't get it to lock in place, so I had to hold it. So I ended up and threw it in the trash at that house and didn't even bring it home. So that's key. Always make sure what you're taking actually works. Otherwise, that's a bust.
You might need a pharmacy box too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the van rides were epic. I mean, it's just every bit of it was wonderful. Even the I'm going in the room now. I mean, like I'm pretty sure that Jen said to me at least once, "Hey, the Aloe Glow may be working, so I'm going to go to the bathroom. Do you need to be there right now?" And then she was like, "Yeah, it worked."
I love it.
Joking, But
I love
yeah.
it. One thing we didn't mention, and some of you may know on the call already, but we decided as a team, we originally had hotel rooms booked because pharmacy did a nice room block for us, and Brittany had done a nice room block for us, and we were going to all stay at a hotel. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, why don't we just look at an Airbnb so we can have our own pool, our own kitchen, our own space? Let me see what I can find. So I ended up finding a awesome house that had a pool. We all had our own bedrooms. We could have slept double, if not
Well,
more, the amount of
It said
people.
15.
Yeah,
yeah, it said 14 or 15 people could sleep there.
sleep a lot of people. So what was
Mhm.
really awesome was we all had our own room. We had the pool. We had a team mascot. Her name is Flo the Flamingo. So we booked the house because we saw this picture. Not the only reason, but we really liked that flamingo. Okay, it had a picture of the flamingo like in the pool. And we're like,
Cute.
oh, how fun does that look? Kim doesn't get in pools, but we were like, Kim, you're going to get on that flamingo. We can see it now. She's like, I don't know. I don't get in pools. Well, lo and behold, Miss Kim got in the pool. She got on Miss Flo, and I have pictures as proof. So if that isn't
Mhm.
team bonding, I don't know what is, but it was amazing to have that. We had a little downtime one of the days where it was not storming, and we were actually able to get some pool time in. So hopefully next year we can do that again as a team, get a big Airbnb and have a pool and just have a great time. If not, we always have the hotel options too. So we will figure that out. But it was amazing. Brittany's dragon comes to my, oh, that's funny. The Airbnb was great. It was fun to get to spend all that time together. And it really was like we were on a girls' trip with friends and, you know, people that we've known forever. So it's just great to get to have that time together and make silly reels and funny content. And Aaron and I taught the other three women how to do the George Washington,
Mhm.
which if you don't know
That
what
was
that is,
that was hysterical. I've never seen
where
that.
you put
It was
your hair
hysterical.
down in the pool and you flip it over like you're George Washington. That's what we
Hys-
grew up doing.
Hysterical.
That was our source of entertainment. I mean, we're just ridiculous and kind of idiots, but it's fun, right? It's hilarious. We're real. So
Definitely. You know,
Hey, we can say we was not a bunch of fallen down drunks, but we
we were
still had
not.
fun.
We were
No,
100% sober.
that's
So,
right.
Yes.
But we still had
but
fun.
we had a blast. Had an absolute
Yes, we
blast.
did.
And I think what's so cool is that we're all different age groups, right? Here, like
Hmm.
we're moms, some people are grandma, some people don't have kids, some people are working still, some people are retired. But when we come together, it's like we're all the same. You know, we have this common bond of pharmacy that is helping us all feel better, look better. It's giving us excitement about the future of our businesses. And, you know, we're all just friends, no matter what our age is. And everybody can have success here, no matter what your age is, too. So I think that's really just such a cool thing about pharmacy. And you definitely saw a lot of different people from all over the world. It's like the whole global thing was very exciting to me, just seeing the opportunity that's here at pharmacy. I mean, at one point they were on the stage doing like a flag presentation, and we didn't realize this, but next year we need to bring little mini USA flags, little American flags, because
Yes.
a lot of the other folks either had like big
I
flags
saw that.
or little flags they were waving.
Yeah.
We're This is our first year, so we're learning, but that's definitely something for next year we'll want to bring is to bring the flags and represent the US. But there were people from all over. I mean, the first night, Aaron and I we were able to go to a party that was for Bronze Leader Plus at the Pharmacy Mansion. And the first ladies we met had the cutest little accents, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. They were from the UK.
Oh,
And we kept seeing this girl all week. And we're like, it's the cute girl from the UK that we talked to at the mansion. And she had flown like 10 hours to be at this conference,
oh,
which is wow, it's a long ways to go. But
oh.
people from,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of different countries in Latin America, big Spanish population. Mexico has their own convention, which is in, I believe it's next month.
Oh.
So their convention is huge, huge, huge. Like
15,000, you said.
15,000 people, I think, go to it.
Wow.
Huge. Pharmacy is huge in Mexico. Um, one of the really cool things, Jen, going back to you saying like you feel like you're part of a family, you felt like this is more than just,
Mm.
hey, you're just a number here. When we were walking up on the stage at one point, Allie, who is our top upline, the one who made $1 million in July, she was literally standing at the stage giving everyone like hugs and high fives for those people who had hit director. I
Mm.
was standing by Erin when she got to do the director parade. And she's like, that's so cool that Allie is there standing and like giving us all encouragement and excited. And she's just so welcoming and getting to see her again. And for some of you, that was your first time meeting her in person. She's just such an approachable, she's just like us, she's just
Mm.
a normal mom, and she's just very encouraging and extremely welcoming to everybody. And that starts at the top, not just from Allie, but from Emery and Sinan as well. So
Yes.
that was big to me. Let me pull up my list here real quick and see.
And Brittany made us cry with her speech.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say
Yes.
Brittany was able to speak on stage. Tamra was able to speak on
Mm.
stage. And you guys, we have only been here since February. Everyone who is on our team, no one started before February because we all started under Brittany, right? And she started in February. I started in February. To have two of our girls on our team on the Real Deal be able to speak at stage on conference within the first 7 months of joining, if that doesn't blow your mind, like, whoa, that is so amazing that we are part of I think, the best team in pharmacy. That's the feeling I got being
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Just feeling like, wow, we have such a great team. Seeing people that we've
Mhm.
seen like online and in the bigger chats and everything, and getting to actually either see them or meet them for the first time in person. You just feel part of a bigger community. At one point, we had a team picture. I think there were 140 of us under the Real Deal team that were at conference or convention this year. And just trying to fit us in one picture was tough, honestly. So I think next year it'll be really exciting to see if we triple that number or even more.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will. I know we will. Absolutely. A year from now, I know we will.
I
So
liked it that day, that second day, because everyone had on their team shirts and you could
yeah,
see kind of who everybody, was with. And I thought
yeah,
that was kind of neat. I saw
yeah,
people that I've talked to online, but I didn't realize they were there.
right.
And I saw that because they had their shirt on. Hmm.
Yep,
Yep.
absolutely. Yeah. The
Even
vibe.
standing in line for things, friends.
Hmm.
Connection for an emotional support husband shirt. Should anybody need one,
Mhm.
do not pay. And Sean says that he'll wear one if I make it for him. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I love it. The swag we got, no one has mentioned the swag, but who doesn't love
Yeah.
cute
Yeah.
swag,
Hmm.
right?
Oh yeah.
So cute. I should have grabbed mine. It's upstairs, but I've got pictures of it. And
Wait,
I just
bottle right here.
got yours. Perfect. Yeah, grab that. So we got our free swag at home office when we got there. And then, so that's a water bottle. There was a backpack in there, a little notebook, pen, keychain, a little hat,
Big mirror,
mirror. Yes, a little
a
mirror.
mirror on a,
Yep,
yeah,
yep. And
and
then
a pen,
yep.
a telephone
And then
holder.
Brittany gave us some fun stuff, and Erin gave us some fun, lots of candy that I didn't need, but I ate it. Oh, yep, that's the cute
Back there,
mirror.
Oh,
mirror.
cute.
It is
Love it.
almost as big as my face.
Yeah, it's a nice mirror. That
Yeah.
was all.
Amanda,
Hey,
you
yeah.
haven't mentioned the swag that we were able to purchase at home office
Yes.
because I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah, show us your shirt.
Oh yeah,
So
they had different.
I
So,
never got anything because I just forgot, honestly.
And it has a design on the back too. I got this and I got the peach one. And pardon my hair, I had my VIP hat on today.
So cute. Yeah, they had swag just
Yeah.
for convention that you could order and pick up there. And there was like peach and orange, and they had hoodies, t-shirts,
Mhm.
sweatpants, all matching. You could get,
wow.
whatever you wanted, which was really, really fun. And then we
Wow.
also, because we were there, we were able to lock in early access, I guess you could say. It went live on the website, but we were able to actually have our products in hand of the new shake flavors, the new L-carnitine, and the eyeshadow palette, which love. If you don't have the eyeshadow palette, you better get it because it is gorgeous.
It's hot.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. The other thing that was really impactful to me, and I know I've shared this video, but the legacy of Dr. C tuna. For me, I went to Turkey last month and got to actually see everything that he implemented and started there. And just seeing that video and them talking about his legacy and him saying, we're not just impacting, it's not about the numbers, it's about the lives that we're changing and the people that we're impacting and the confidence and the beauty we're instilling in people from inside out. That like really spoke to me because that isn't that why we're all here, right? Is we all have servants hearts, I feel like, and just being able to impact people in a way that's really meaningful and to continue his legacy is like that is what kind of brought I like started tearing up a little bit when he was saying that. So if you haven't watched that video, it's amazing and you should watch.
That was
Mhm.
and so well made. I mean, whoever did that, I mean, just so well made.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
I told Imre that, he had said, anybody who tells me that they cried at the video, I'm going to give a hug. And
Oh,
I said, I want you to know, I'm not trying to get a hug. I just want to tell you, when I was getting my picture taken, I did cry because I understand how important family is. And I said, your grandfather would be so proud. And he said, so now I'm going to cry for other people's
oh,
pictures. I mean, just it just their grandfather would be so proud.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. And then the other thing is just, being there and being able to learn from other top leaders in the company, different perspectives. The biggest thing I think I took away from all of it is just be you, be real. People connect with authenticity, being real, being you. That's why, like, the stupid George Washington videos, people connect with that. That's just who we are. We're just silly idiots having fun, sober, you know? Like, just be you, be real, and be consistent, which I know that's something that I preach a lot is to be consistent, but you just never know who's watching and you never know who is that next person that could be, Kim and I always talk about it, our next Brittany. We got to find our next Brittany. So you never know like who's watching you that could be that next person that really helps change
Yeah.
the core business. So
I just have
And that
whose phone NW
oh, that's Kristen.
hey Kristen. I was like, huh. Because
Yeah,
I
who is that? Yeah.
couldn't stand that. Okay.
and you're right with the videos and all the pictures that I put on there. And I didn't do a lot when we were there because we were so busy.
We were so busy. Yeah.
But I will tell you, my stepmom has been no, 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 no. She wouldn't. I mean, she didn't even want to try stuff. I gave her stuff for Mother's Day. I gave her stuff for her birthday. I gave my dad stuff, trying to get him to try it to open up. And Dad kept saying, "This is what my dad kept saying. It's just a pyramid scheme." And I'm like, "No, it's not, Dad." But she saw everything I put on there for Miami, and now she wants to join.
Wow.
Yes,
So
girl, yes. I love that.
it does matter.
Yeah.
It does.
Even though I put silly videos of us, pictures of us in bathtubs acting silly, having a blast. It made her want to join.
Heck yes. I'm
So
so
I
proud.
I am a believer of it now.
I got
I'm
to talk
so
to
proud
her
of
with you. Remember that night? And you and I were
Hmm.
loving on each other while you were talking to her. So she sees it truly is a family too. You know, it's
Yes.
not, uh,
so
no.
many
Yes.
people are looking for community, and if you can share the community component of this, and a big part of that is you have to go and be with people in our community, right? And
Hmm.
so that's another reason to go to
Right.
convention, invest in it because it absolutely is worth the investment, not only for your business, but from a personal joy standpoint too. Like we're never going to forget getting to go and doing this together, you know? But Jen, I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. What a great
Thank you.
success story.
That is
Yeah.
And I was so nervous to come, even though I knew you and Aaron and Kim. I was still nervous, and you guys just welcomed me right in with open arms, and it was great.
Well,
I
'cause we're
I
a
will
family.
definitely never forget it.
Oh,
And I
we're
realized until almost the end that I was the only one who had not been on the same team before. And I just felt,
Mhm.
it never even occurred to me. We just all,
yeah,
I don't know. I
Right.
mean,
I love it. I love it. Well, if this isn't enough to convince you next year that you need to come, I don't know what will
no.
because we all had the most amazing time. Um, it
Mhm.
was very memorable, priceless getting to be there. And your cost for it is a tax deduction on your business expenses. I'm just saying,
Yes.
so keep all your receipts. Keep that in mind. Um,
Right.
you can use this as business expenses. So that is a nice kind of extra bonus, right?
Hmm.
Girls, you have anything else? I'm going to double check my list. I think I covered everything.
I
Oh, the other
think
thing. Oh, go ahead, Kim.
the the best thing was, um, obviously I've known you for 5 years and we have connections, but being together was incredible. Bonding.
Mhm.
We were all, Aaron and Amanda and I rode together to the airport because we left out of Fort Lauderdale, and where we had to park the car that Amanda rented, it was in the terminal that I had to go into. So I just, we were in the elevator in the garage, and they got off on their floor. And I just started crying because I thought, oh my God, I have had the time of my life this week, and I didn't want it to end. And it was, I love these women. I mean, they are so much fun to hang out with, and to have that opportunity um, is priceless. Absolutely priceless.
Absolutely.
I cried all the way to the airport in the Uber because the day of it, um, Jen is the only one I got to say goodbye to. And I almost came and woke you up the night before because I thought you had just gone to change your pajamas, Kim, and I didn't get to hug you and say goodbye. And so as we're all sitting here crying, you know, it it's it's something that you will never forget, and it will only get more wonderful as each of us, you know, as we add to our numbers, because
Yeah.
and we were the OG Princess Patrol, but I have something up my sleeve. I need to know when anybody from the Glow Getters gets their ticket because I have sleeve.
I love it.
I'll share it with you, Amanda, but and I'll share it with Jennifer and Kim. But it's a surprise for everybody when they join. I mean, when they decide to join the trip.
The
Okay,
trip. I love it.
keep me up on it.
Love it.
Estella.
Yes, ma'am.
I will not be denied. You will be there this year. If I have,
From your mouth to God's ears. Yeah.
I
We'll
will.
love it. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
we're gonna come to your home and get you and drive you down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
I know. There's not a question that I would love it. I know I would love it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I wanted to say is, well, two things. One, it was very cool. I got to walk the stage as Golden Director. Never got to do that before in the previous company I was with for 6 years. So that was huge.
Wow.
And they gave us, when we walked up to get to go do the stage walk, which was more of a stage dance, by the way. I was not prepared for that. That's the Latin culture. I was like, oh, we're supposed to dance now. Okay, not ready for this. But anyways, they gave us an Istanbul ticket to show that we had earned the Turkey trip. And it was very exciting to get to see the rest of the team. Like there were girls taking pictures with it and just seeing everybody excited saying, I'm going to be there next year. That's going to be me next year. And just very, very exciting to get to see that excitement and that momentum and getting to visualize that success happening for so many of you guys. So I can't wait to see what happens with this team. And I'm just really, really proud of everybody. And I feel like I'm not a crier, guys, so I'm not gonna cry.
okay.
But
Okay. Come on.
we had a great time together, and it was like Kim said, just priceless getting to spend this time together as a team. And I love watching you guys all grow and just getting more and more confident by the day. So congrats everyone for putting yourself out there and for going and getting out of your comfort zone, because that's what it takes a lot of times to be successful at this. So
And you also need to do a seminar on CapCut because I was trying my best. If you saw my little video that I made for my other company that I do, yeah, it ended up working really well. But I was like, man.
So one of our Sunday nights, I will do a training on CapCut if I can figure out. I believe I can share on my screen from my phone because it's an app on the phone. I don't know if you can use it on the computer. I'll have to look, but I will absolutely do a CapCut either on a Sunday call, or if I can't figure out how to share it from that, I'll do a screen recording where I can post it on my YouTube and send it to you guys that way too.
I saw it on my iPhone.
That would be great.
Yeah, it is fabulous. Even if you don't use the pro version, it's awesome. It's so, so good. So if you're not using CapCut yet, download it and we'll do a training some point soon. All right, my friends, I have to go pack for a work trip up to Cleveland tomorrow. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for sharing your takeaways from convention and Farmasinergy 2025. And we can't wait to see all of you there next year.
Love you all.
It's all fun.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Night.
Night.
Bye.